Today's the 8th of May, and today's also my birthday. I feel like my forehead looks so big. Wait, are the glasses a vibe? I don't know, but it's my birthday, and like,
oh, that sounded really bratty.
I'm not exactly feeling the best about it. It's not that anything specific happened. It's kind of like it's like a ritual, a tradition for me to not feel okay on my birthday. It's not like I'm ungrateful or anything. I'm very grateful that I've been put on this earth. I'm very grateful for everything I have. I have a roof over my head. I have everything I want and need, you know what I mean? But birthdays are not an enjoyable experience for me. Not to be like that person that's like, nobody cares about me, but like, just to me, birthdays feel like just like one day where everybody like gets up and like pretends to give a fuck about you, and then by the next day, no one gives a fuck. No one cares about you anymore. I literally wake up on the morning of the 8th every single year, and I already know what's coming. Like, it's the flood of like happy birthdays and I miss yous from people who haven't spoken to me in like 1 to 2 years. It's like everybody is like getting ready to like perform because the date told them to. Should I turn on the light? Oh, I mean, you know, I do appreciate like, you know, people taking the time to text me and like acknowledge the fact that it's my day of birth. But it's also like, it's crazy how many people all of a sudden remember you when it's convenient for them, as in like it makes them look good. I don't even want attention. I don't care about how many people text me happy birthday. I don't care about how many. I want authenticity. That's a word, right? Like, I just want like it to be authentic. I want it to mean something. I like come from the heart. What I'm basically trying to say is like, no, I'm not ungrateful. I can't say I'm not unhappy, but I'm not ungrateful. I want this shit to be real. But that's not even like the biggest factor that makes me dislike my birthday. That's just like a tiny thing that like kind of like, you know what I mean? But altogether, like, birthday gives me this weird pressure that's like, you know, today is supposed to be the day, like, it's supposed to be the day where you're celebrated and you're remembered and you're made to feel special. But it kind of just feels like I'm just being watched and not seen, if that makes sense. I literally only turned 16 and I get this like existential dread every single birthday. Well, not obviously not every single birthday, but like most of the time I'll be aware of why I'm upset, you know, same shit every fucking year. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just experiencing detachment due to unmet expectations stemming from a lack of consistent emotional nurturing. Last night, I obviously knew my birthday was coming up, but I don't really think like I like clocked it. Like, I don't think I really deep the fact that, yeah, okay, my birthday is coming up, I'm about to turn 16. Last night I was sitting back and I was like, shit, okay, so tomorrow I'm turning 16. And you know what, when I sat down and really thought about it, I started bawling my eyes out, mostly because, listen, not to like get too deep into shit, but the last 3-4 years, I didn't think I was supposed to make it to this age. I didn't think I was gonna make it to this age. And like, I don't want people to like hear this and be like, oh, like, what is she even worrying about? Like, she's still young. Like, wait till she makes it to age 20 or whatever. It is like, sometimes I do feel like that. Like, sometimes I'm like, shit, like, okay, I feel like absolute shit and I don't think I really want to wake up tomorrow. But there's people who are having it worse. There's people who are older than me who are really experiencing life. I haven't even experienced half of it, and I'm sitting here complaining, and then it kind of makes me like invalidate my emotions, which is stupid. I did not even think I was going, like, I couldn't see a life past 14. So me waking up today and acknowledging the fact that I'm 16 might not sound big, but to me that is a huge shock. But sometimes I'm like, why did I even make it to this age? Did I even deserve everyone? I'm already crying. I don't even know where all of that came from. Actually, I lie. I do know where that came from. I think it came from feeling like I always had to hold it together. Why are you making noise? But anyways, I'm now 16, if I haven't made that painfully obvious already. I should be smiling, I should be grateful, I should be happy. I am grateful. I should be proud, most of all. There's just part of me that feels so out of place. I overstayed my welcome. That's what it feels like. It literally feels like I've overstayed my welcome. But I think the part that makes it so much more draining is not knowing what to do with myself now, because I don't even know what I'm here for. What the fuck am I meant to do with myself if I didn't plan up to this age. I can't do life without a plan. I need a plan or I'm gonna cry. This is why getting older isn't even just like candles and cake to me. It's so draining. Every year I age, the mental weight just gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and a bitch can only take so much. Never even having the time or the space to acknowledge the fact that I'm not okay. I remember the first time I cried on my birthday in front of my parent who doesn't believe in like depression and all that shit. I don't think I'll ever forget that day. Like ever. It was the first time because I don't really talk back. I don't yell back because I just hate noise. I don't need the noise. I will just sit and take it until you shut up. But that was the first time I ever yelled back. And I remember yelling over and over, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. And then I got hit with, you're only 14, you can't be that tired. Okay. I live in a household where bad mental health is selfish. Aging doesn't really feel like a blessing when the version of you that's growing up is the version of you that never really got to heal. What I'm trying to say is every birthday feels like a reminder of the emotional weight I've been carrying since before I could even understand what I was carrying. I'm still trying to make peace with the fact that I'm even here. I could not even believe that was the night that I realized that my parent does not believe in a child being in emotional pain, don't believe in mental health. They saw my tears and translated it to weakness. They even saw my sadness and translated it to disrespect. I don't even want to cry. Fuck that, I'm not crying on camera. That is so... I'm not even someone who expresses stuff to my parents. I don't tell my parents a fuck nothing. I just never trusted. So for me to like be vulnerable for the first time ever and then to be screamed at and told that I'm upset for nothing and that just a bunch of other disrespectful ass shit, I never want to show my vulnerability in front of anyone again. Like today I had to go to school still. I was surrounded by people who love me and who I love very, very much. I love my friends. But even though I was surrounded by so many people, I still felt lonely in a way. I'm proud, but I'm so tired. Shit, I just feel like I've spent too much time existing and not really living. I don't even feel real. forget this entire video. I'm actually a simulation. I don't exist, and you never actually really saw this. This is just your mind trying to give you a sign. I think someone's cutting onions, so I'm just gonna go. Enjoy the next however many minutes of me being vulnerable.